to go about it will not work, and they're only torpedoing their own people, and people are getting fed up with it, and they're leaving Congress because they know they can't get anything done. There's no room to negotiate, no room to move forward, and the Democrats are going to end up with the majority and the House Speaker just because we couldn't get along. Now, I would ask the Freedom Caucus at that point, did that move your agenda forward? No, it moved it back. So you've got to be wise about how you do this. I appreciate the stand. It sounds great on the stump speech and all of that, but you have to compromise to get these things through to some degree.
I think, yeah, and I think he that's exactly what he was trying to say. But I see exactly what you're saying. I do disagree with those who crumbled on the faucet thing. I think we need to let that expire. I think it's been abused by the government, and I do disagree with all who did not let it expire. But your broader point, certainly. How would you say P-I-N-E-T for a name? Panette? In Alabama, Panette? Is that your name?
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right, go ahead, Panette.
The new songs suck.
The new songs from Taylor Swift, you don't like them?
No, and yeah, I think I need to go out with a bang, not with her, because it was hurting my ears this morning. I thought my ears were going to bleed.
Oh, you're talking about the little intro song.
You mean the parody song?
You mean the parody song? That was done years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, that's old.
That's really not Taylor.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. Yeah, that's not.
It's really not her. Well, y'all.
That's not on her second album.
Okay, so never play it again. Okay.
Never.
I got you.
Ever.
All right.
Never.
Ever play it again. Play that song again. Panette doesn't like it. Never, ever. Okay, thank you, Panette. Let's go to Dave in Huntsville, 100.3 The River. Dave, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, big guys. How are you?
We're good.
Hey, we're good.
Okay, two things real quick. Some real world news, and I heard it on the way out the door, and I'm just totally shocked. First thing is Jason Kelsey has lost his Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, I heard about that in Nevada, Chile, right?
Yeah, well, they think it is. I have a theory, though. I think he may have lost it when he pulled his shirt off at his brother's game.
There you go.
Not sure.
You never know.
You never know. Yeah, they say he may have lost it in Nevada, Chile. Did you see that story?
Yeah.
Let's go to Tommy in Alabama. Tommy, go ahead.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, buddy.
Listen, I would rather hear the Gobble Gobble song every day of my life than hear the song that was introed at 6:30.
All right, so they hate the Taylor Swift intro.
Good gracious.
I didn't know that.
That's why nobody called about the new album.
I will never, ever play the intro again. I thought it was kind of timely because we were talking about the other time.
We haven't had a chance to play it much.
I thought it was.
I thought for a parody it was very well done.
Well,
a good call.
Well, I think people just
what do you
can't,
know, buddy?
I think people just can't stand Taylor
You
Swift.
just get your bag and go on.
What do you know, buddy? Let's go to Jerry in South Dakota. Jerry, go ahead.
Hey guys, my brothers in Christ, how y'all doing?
We're good, brother. Hope you're well.
All right. My phone's going to sound different. I'm at work. I'm hiding out in the bathroom so I can call y'all.
Oh, cool. I
But
understood.
anyway, I mean, it is.
Yep.
When do you think it's too late for them to replace Biden as a,
When is it too late?
Yeah. Did you hear the story yesterday?
Yeah,
Did you hear the story yesterday?
No, I did.
Okay, so
I'm
the
in South
convention,
Dakota,
the convention where the delegates go, they vote, they decide the nominee for the Democratic Party. Biden has the majority of them locked up. They have obligated themselves to vote for him. If he stepped down, he could release them to vote for whoever they wanted to.
Yeah. And
So that's is it Chicago?
Yeah,
in
Chicago.
Late summer?
Yeah, June 13th.
June in Chicago, yeah. And then the actual general election will, of course, be in early November.
Yeah. So yesterday, a guy says that's former CIA. He says they're going to do that June 13th. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he says.
No, when is the convention, though? Yeah, he said June 13th.
Yeah, I don't know when the convention is.
It's right around that time, about a week later.
Rick and Bubba. including this one from Megan Richner, a farmer in Missouri, which has been one of the driest spots in the country. She says the Farm Bill's conservation programs have positively impacted her operation and kept them in business. She encourages farmers to reach out to their elected officials and share your agriculture story.
One of the best things a farmer and rancher can do to really get the Farm Bill across the finish line this year is just pick up the phone and have a conversation with your legislators or their staff. How has the Farm Bill impacted your farm? They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Show them those pictures. Tell them your story.
For more information on how to best interact with your elected officials, visit fb.org/farmbill. There's a link at HoosierAgToday.com. I'm Eric Pfeiffer, Hoosier Ag Today, Indiana's Farm Network.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium, and we're ready for the starting lineup for tonight's big game. The crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild! The team is coming onto the court. Here comes the Quarter Pounder with cheese, along with the Spicy McCrispy and the McDouble. And starting at center tonight will be the Big Mac. And ready to come into the game at any time is the Filet-O-Fish. Look on the sideline, folks. We have chicken nuggets cheering along with the golden delicious fries. They're hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into McDonald's in Salem, West Baden, and Mitchell before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink and that one-of-a-kind Mickey D's sweet tea. Or hot or cold coffee drinks from the McCafe. Order inside or drive-through now with the 2 lanes and use the mobile app for great deals. And get your food delivered at home or at the curbside. You can order at halftime and enjoy that one-of-a-kind taste without missing the next play. Set a pick and roll on into McDonald's today. You'll be loving it too. Drive-through open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And don't forget to catch Wslm's Coach's Corner live at McDonald's in Salem on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. I'm loving it.
A very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
We are here for Coffee Club this morning on WSLM. We'll get back to Rick and Bubba here in just a little while. And it is the 19th day of April, and we had some storms move through last night and some hail. If anybody experienced that, it was heavy at times, but just within a few minutes afterwards, it was all melted and gone, and I don't think there was too much damage to vehicles, but it might have been different sized hail wherever you were at here in the southern Indiana area. And today we're going to have sunny skies, 62, 58 and sunny tomorrow. It'll be a cool weekend, 58 and sunny on Sunday, 64 and sunny on Monday, and a 50% chance of storms and rain on Tuesday, and sunny skies again Wednesday and Thursday of next week, and some rain moving in over next weekend. So you never know around here what we're going to get. But we have with us here on the phone already this morning, we have Hannah Keller, and she is with Schneck Medical up in Seymour, Indiana, and they are having a health fair tomorrow. Good morning, Hannah.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Tell us all about Schneck, and tell us about yourself and what you do up at Schneck.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am the marketing coordinator at Schneck Medical Center, and we've been working really hard the past couple months to get our health fair ready for our community. So this is our second annual Schneck Well Health Fair. This is new to Schneck. It's kind of built off of what people might remember as the Live Well Health Fair that was located at the Schneck, or at the Seymour High School, that Schneck kind of incorporated our departments in. But this is kind of a new reimagined health fair, and it's all of our Schneck physician practices, some of our surgery areas as well that are included. So this is a really big event. We've got, I think, a little over 40 booths, lots of giveaways. There are screenings available. So if anyone is looking for reduced cost blood work to get some labs done, we're going to have that available. We also have breast and cervical screenings. Those are free, as well as free prostate screenings. And then there are going to be free colorectal cancer screening kits that you can take home. Those are a do-it-yourself at home. Yes. As well as the Heal DEXA scan. That's a bone density scan, very popular, so that's going to be there as well. So lots to take in from the adult side there, and then we're also excited to be offering a teddy bear clinic alongside. So that teddy bear clinic is for children ages 3 to 10. It's a first-come, first-serve. It's a free event for the kids, and they get a little teddy bear that they get to take around through the fair and have different things done on their bear, such as a shot or casting a leg, things like that, that a child might also have to encounter at some point in their life. We want to help familiarize them in a fun and interactive way, so it might not be so scary if they have to come in and see us sometimes.
So they don't, if they forget their bear, you guys have got one for them. That's awesome.
Yes, absolutely. They don't need to bring a bear. They don't need to bring anything, just themselves. And we'll have everything ready for them here to do that event.
That's pretty cool. And a lot of times I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but the typical guy would say, honey, you enjoy your morning at the health fair with the kids, and I'm going to work around the house. But this has got a lot of things for the guys, too.
Yes, absolutely. This is something that we really feel the whole family can benefit from. So bring everyone out. There is something for everyone. We also are really excited to be offering adult and pediatric vaccinations as well. So I know a lot of times us adults aren't as good about keeping up on those vaccines when they're not, given to us at our well-checked visits. So if that's something that you think, oh, gosh, I think I'm behind on that, we can look you up and find out what you need and get that taken care of as well that day.
Yeah, it seem like your parents are pretty good about making sure you have your shots to get through school, and then once you're out and gone from high school, then they kind of are forgotten. And then when you have your own family, you worry about your kids, but you don't, we don't think about that.
Absolutely.
What are some adult shots that we need to make sure we continue to get?
Yeah, so things like your Tdap vaccine, that's important, especially for young families that are maybe going to be having new babies. That's one that's always recommended, as well as we are going to be offering the senior dose of the RSV vaccine. RSV is pretty rampant right now, so that's a really important one for not only children to be receiving, but also for those adults 60 plus, because they're also at higher risk for RSV. So keeping our families safe is important to us here in our community, so that's a special one as well. But basically, if there is a vaccine that you could name, it will be available, such as shingles, your polio, flu. We've got them all. So definitely come in. They can look you up on Chirp, so they'll be able to see what you're maybe behind on and get you up to date.
Awesome. And that is that keeps track of everybody's vaccinations?
Yeah, the Chirp system is ran through the state of Indiana, and we have the Indiana Immunization Coalition coming in to provide these, so they will be able to pull your record via Chirp and see what you've got that they need to maybe update you on that way.
Great. And this is tomorrow, and what times is the clinic?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is tomorrow, Saturday, April 20th, from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., and this is in our Schneck Professional Building. So if you're familiar with the Schneck campus, you're going to park on the far side of our campus in the parking garage that's located between our Cancer Center and our main building. Enter through any level, and there will be someone to greet you at the door, give you a map, and kind of get you started. You can come in any time between 7 and 11. This is kind of self-guided at your own pace. You can come and do as much as you want or as little as you want, whatever suits your family best.
And is it inside or is it an outside event?
This is completely indoors, so rain or shine, you will be undercover.
Okay, awesome. It's going to be a little cool in the morning, so everybody will be sure and bring a jacket, or if you're real cold-natured, wear your heated coat.
Absolutely.
Those, I tell you, if they'd had those years ago, I would have had dozens of them. But I don't know if you've ever experienced the nice warm feeling of a heated jacket or a vest, but it's a good thing.
It absolutely is, yes.
And do you need to pre-register for this, Hannah?
Yeah, so to attend the event, there is no pre-registration required. Our screenings, we do recommend pre-registration. There might be some walk-in availability as well, but that will be kind of first come, first serve based on what they have available. You can visit our website, schneckmed.org, and visit our events page, find the Schneckwell event, and then all the details for pre-registration and recommended age and demographic for the screenings will be available there. Yeah. So definitely take a look at that. Pre-registration does close later this afternoon by end of business day. So make sure you get on there quick if you want to get pre-registered.
Okay. Well, we'll put a link up on social media for that today, and we've had the story up on our website, so we'll direct people back to that. And as if you don't have enough already, you're going to be accepting old or unused medications tomorrow.
Yes, we will have medicine take back. So our pharmacy booth on the first floor will be offering that service as well. So if you have medications that you're no longer taking, no longer need, aren't prescribed to you anymore, and you need to get rid of those in a safe manner, they will have a box there that you can safely dispose of those in.
Awesome. I mean, you've thought of everything. This is you've got teddy bears for the kids. You've got stuff for mom and dad and the whole family. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely. We want to make sure everybody is covered, and we want to make sure everyone lives well and is being healthy and happy.
Yep. Awesome. And again, this is tomorrow from 7 to 11. It's Schneck Professional Building, and that's at 411 West Tipton Street in Seymour, Indiana. And you just throw that address. If you don't, I'm sure you know where it's at, but if you don't, throw that in your phone, and it'll take you right there. And so, Hannah, tell us, have you been with the hospital long? What's your history there at Schneck?
Yeah, so I've been with Schneck for about 3 years now, in the same role I'm in now, so marketing coordinator. I've absolutely love this job. It's been a wonderful experience here. So I definitely think that Schneck puts the minds of their community at the forefront and is trying to make sure our community has everything they need to be healthy and stay healthy. So I really, really love being able to put this event on and just kind of showcase what awesome things Schneck has going on here.
And it's a beautiful hospital. I mean, you guys have done so much work over the years, and it's a first-class hospital and healthcare facility.
Absolutely, yeah. We're very proud of our facility, our physicians, our nurse staff, and all of our team. We just really love what we've got here at Schneck and think everybody should come out and just take a look at what we have here to offer.
Yeah. What do you have some other things coming up after this?
We have some other community events that we'll be participating in, but nothing that we're guiding currently. We've got, right now, our next gear up is Hospital Week is coming up in just a couple weeks, as well as Nurses Week. So working on some things internally for our staff to make sure our team knows they're appreciated. And then we'll be out in the community some this summer as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, we Stephanie tries to keep us up to date on what's going on up there, so you reach out to us as well, and we'll be glad to get you guys back on and get your information up on our website and that type of thing. But if you haven't been checked out in a while, this is going to be a good opportunity tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, thank you, Hannah. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye.
Goodbye. All right, Hannah there from schneckmed.org, Medical, Hannah Keller, and we will get that information up on our on social media, the times again, and the link to go and get that get registered for that. And but anyway, we're back here on Coffee Club. We're still on Coffee Club, and we want to thank our sponsors. We jumped right in with Hannah this morning. Mediview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Fox Perley Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Care First, Urgent Care, and McAllister Land Consulting. And they also, I was looking through our emails, they also have a Safe Sitter program coming up this summer. And the program dates for that, June 7th, 8th, 14th, 21st, 22nd, 28th, and July 12th, 13th, and 20th up in Seymour. So there's lots of chances to go up there. Scottsburg will have a date for that on June 15th. North Vernon, June 1st and July 19th. And Salem right here, June 29th for that. And that will be at the Community Foundation, Classroom A. Up in Seymour, that will be at the Schneck Professional Building, Classroom 500. Scott County will be at the YMCA Multipurpose Room. And over in Jennings County for the North Vernon dates in June and July, that will be at the Jennings County Public Library Conference Room 1. And you can call 812-524-4226 or 812-522-4244 if you have any questions about that. Classes are limited to 12 students, so get your registration in early. We'll throw that up on our website as well, so you can register for that. But always appreciate people getting healthy and giving you the chance to do it. Also, they are taking applications, another note, for primary consideration given to Jackson, Jennings, Scott, and Washington County residents. If you would like to go into nursing, they are giving a scholarship for registered nursing school students, and we'll get that information up there. Applications actually are available at schneckmed.org/careers, and we'll throw that up on the website as well. So that one just came in, I think, not too long ago. So anyway, we'll get that information up for you, our listeners, and the folks on social media, and we will let you know. And back on the weather, it's a little chilly this morning. If I can get the weather station, 57 degrees. It's going to be a high of 62 today, which is not all that great, but it beats some of the cooler days we've had over the past 30 days. It will going to be 58, a little cooler tomorrow and Sunday, back up in the mid 60s for Monday and Tuesday, and after some rain comes through next Tuesday, it looks like it's going to drop back down into the upper 50s, maybe hit. Of course, this isn't completely accurate, but it does say we're going to get some rain, maybe moving in again next weekend. So we'll have to wait and see what comes for that, but it looks like tomorrow's going to be a good day for thunder over Louisville. Clear skies, not too warm. A lot of times you go out for that, and it's but please take sunscreen because it's going to be a clear, sunny day. So next weekend, the weekend before Derby, looks like a little rain, so we don't know yet what the Derby week's going to hold. The steamboat race next Wednesday, or that Wednesday before Derby, Unbridled Eve will be an evening for the fundraising, and we do have a list actually. We got that yesterday. Let's see if we can find it. Here it is. There. Okay, let's see. Most of the same group, it looks like, are going to be there. This is at the Galt House on May the 3rd. That evening, they'll have a big auction to raise money for Blessings in a Backpack, and also that you could go and buy a table, and that is. I don't know if the tickets are still available. We'll go to that link here in just a minute. I'll go run through some of the folks that are going to be there. There'll be performances by Richie Sambora, who's from Bon Jovi, so that'll be pretty cool. Mark Martel, who was a vocalist in Bohemian Rhapsody, along with Freddie Mercury and Rami Malek.
Treach of Naughty by Nature, Major, Skip Martin with Cool in the Game. We got to meet him last year. John Elefante, who was with Kansas. J.D. Shelburne, the local country artist. Actually, he's going to be performing this Saturday evening. They're having a concert at the Louisville Bat Stadium. You can go down there and watch the Thunder Over Louisville show. Louisville Crashers will be there. DJ Second Nature and the youth choir from Holy Spirit High School, directed by Susan Johnston and Lacey Williams, will be there. Also, some of the celebrities, musicians, and VIPs will be Raw Alejandro, a 2024 Grammy Award nominee, Chef Edward Lee, Randy Travis, and his wife will be there. Dean Norris, who was in Breaking Bad and several other shows. Mike Mills, he was a co-founder and co-lead singer of REM, will be there. Lisa Leslie, former WNBA player. Warren Moon, football player. He's been there several years. Madison Marsh, Miss America 2024. She's also an active duty U.S. Air Force member, so hats off to her for her service. Hanley House, Miss America's Outstanding Teen 2024. John Snyder, Luke, I think he was Luke or can't remember who. That's embarrassing. I don't remember who he was on the Dukes of Hazzard, but he'll be there. I think he does some singing too. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, former NBA player. Johnny Edwards, former lead singer of Foreigner. Bob Guinea, who was one of the Bachelors. Aaron Haddad, an actor, and says pro wrestler. Conrad Bachman. He was an actor back in the day and founder of the Louisville Film Arts Institute. Rob Angel, founder of Pictionary. Nick Vallelonga, he wrote, if you remember this movie that won for Best Picture a few years ago, Green Book. He wrote that, and it was actually, I think it was actually. Well, I better stop there. I think I know more of the story, but I better stop. Harry Douglas IV, former NFL wide receiver, U of L alumni. Festus Ezeli, former NBA player, Golden State Warriors. Bonnie Jill Laughlin, she's been there several years, former NBA talent scout, reporter, and author. Michael Colliar, comedian and actor. Dee Sorvino, who was, she's not been there for a while. She was married to Paul Sorvino, who was in Goodfellas and several other movies, and Paul sadly passed away about a year or so ago, and so she's going to be back there. She's doing her own podcast now called Drinks with Dee, and she's actually from Hanover. Gene Crugeot, he was a Triple Crown winner on Seattle Slew. He was a jockey. And Larry Demerit, first black jockey or first black trainer to qualify for the Kentucky Derby. There'll be other jockeys and Derby mounts. Also, our good friend, I hope Steve Buttleman will be there. He's the bugler for the Derby. There'll be several other people there too. So I'm reading through those, and of course Tammy and Tanya York, who co-founded this, and they will be there as well. And let's see, and there'll be all kinds of bourbon and other drinks there for people that do that, and a big auction of all kinds of cool stuff. And I think you can bid on that online. I'm trying to see what the tickets are for this. Buy tickets. There we go. See, a table of 10, $18,500. Just pocket change, right? A VIP table of 10 would be $16,000. Oh, the first one was a sponsor. Let's see, if you just want to go solo, individual party, dance party ticket, just to get into the party, starts around 10, $500. If you want to go and to the dinner, and that gets you to with valet parking and all that good stuff, $1,200 for one ticket. If you want a VIP ticket, it's $1,600, and of course this is all tax deductible, I guess, right? So, and it's for a good cause. I think they used to do just blessings in a backpack, but they do some other things. So here's some items that they're going to have. Let's see. Ronaldo has some jewelry and he actually has a lucky charm with a charm bracelet with a little horse and something else on there. So he's got some things on there. You can donate to the Unbridled Charitable Foundation, and they're trying to reach a $50,000 goal, and they are at, I didn't show where they're at yet, but they'll have some more items here up on the website. But you can buy, there's 3 bracelets you can buy now. One's $149, one's $99, and one's $249. So you could do that. But they'll have all kinds of cool signed items. They'll have trips. They'll have sports memorabilia. They'll have signed guitars. They'll have all kinds of stuff down there. So we'll have probably show some pictures of that. But anyway, it's a very cool event, and like there's a lot of Derby Eve items, events going on around the area. So if you get a chance to go or support stuff like that, that's nice. And Becky serves on their committees. Washington County Treasurer's Office will be, it's tax time again. We just had our tax time where we had to pay our federal and Indiana taxes. This is our property taxes in Indiana. We are blessed to have property tax, so that money generates funds for different governments, organizations, and things that they provide for us. So the tax statements went out a couple of weeks ago, and they will be due on May 10th. So you can do it now. You can do the fall payments are due November 12th. So if you've got a deep pocket, you can reach in and pay both of those at the same time. Hopefully you don't have a lot of property that you have to manage that in 2 payments. But if you want to take care of it all at once, they'll be glad to get that. They will have extra hours. They will be open actually on Derby Day from 8 to noon. Then all that next week 8 to 5. I think they're normally open from 8 to 4, something like that. So. You can pay at the courthouse. You can pay online at washingtoncounty.in.gov. There is a fee for that. You could pay at First Savings Bank here in Salem. They have a box outside the courthouse. Of course, this is there'll be paving. I assume they'll be back at paving today. They got around a little of the square yesterday late afternoon, so they'll be working on that again, I'm sure. And you could drop it in that drop box if you can get there. And you could pay it in person. So, and you have see if you're if you're late, you get a 5% penalty the first 30 days. If you're late 60 days, you'll get 10% penalty, and that would be the total penalty. If you're late for 3 installments, then they turn you over for the sheriff's tax sale. So you want to make sure you get that paid, especially if you're well, you won't lose your house or your business, so you better pay those taxes. So, and you can go, actually, if you are not sure what your taxes are, you can go to Washington County, type in Washington County GIS on Google or whatever browser you use, and you'll be able to see a map will come up of Washington County. There's a search tab, and you can put in your name there, and it'll show you your tax information. And it'll show you all the property that you own, and you can look at each one by itself. And you can let's see, I'll pull one up here. Thanks to Spectrum and our blazing fast internet here, you can see a property card. You can see your bills over the past 10 or 11 years. You can see your payments that you've made, your deductions, assessments, and so. I can see that over the last 3 years they've crept up a little bit. They've about doubled, or not doubled, but went up quite a bit since last year. So, and you see the bills and how much is due for the spring and fall. So there's a lot of good information on that. It's type in. Here's the actual site: WashingtonIN.WTHGIS.com. But if you just type in Washington County GIS, it will come up on your Google search. So, and I think you can actually get to that from our county website, washingtoncounty.in.gov. You can go to the government tab and let's see, government tab and online tools, and it gives you some different things that you can, and you can even pay your taxes there. So yeah, you can do all kinds of things online if you choose to do so. We're going to look and see some other things. What today is. National Garlic Day. If you're a garlic fan, it's a taste. I don't know that I'd want to eat garlic all by itself, but it's garlic butter with your pizza and garlic bread is good. You just have to. It's hard to get that out of your mouth and out of your breath. Today's National Cat Lady Day. I've not seen Sissy Baby this morning. She's the WSLM mascot, and she must be out. She must either still be asleep or out hunting. She likes to bring us presents. Today's Hayden Christensen's birthday. He played Anakin Skywalker in some of the Star Wars movies. Today's Sylvester the Cat's birthday, so happy birthday, Sylvester. It's National Poker Day, so if you're a poker player, Poetry and Creative Mind Day, so read some poetry or read anything. It's kind of interesting that today's Hayden Christensen's birthday, because today's also National Hayden Day. So if your name's Hayden, its origins in the Old English language. If you've ever studied Old English, that's the Bible, when they printed it in the Gutenberg edition, was in Old English. So you'd have to learn how to figure that out. It's National North Dakota Day. National Hanging Out Day, so today's a day, and it looks like it's going to be a nice day for that. If you want to ditch your dryer today and hang your clothes out on the line, this would be a good day to do that. It's also National Dog Parent Appreciation Day, so we those of us who are dog parents, we salute you, and we sometimes we put up with a lot. Dutch American Friendship Day. Today's Humorous Day. We might tell a joke if we can find one here. It's a day to urge us to see the silver lining in every situation. Sometimes things are so bad you just got to laugh, right? Today's also Refresh Your Goals Day. So if you've got we at the first of the year on January 1st, New Year's Day, we always come up with a bunch of New Year's resolutions, and by this time we've probably forgot or lost the paper that we wrote them on. This is a time today to refresh maybe that list of things that you want to do for the year. So anyway, so let's see other birthdays today. James Franco, he was in Spider-Man, some other movies. Joanna Gaines, who her and her husband Chip have their own network now. And Kate Hudson, Goldie Hawn's daughter, and Lauren Gray, they're having birthdays today. And if it's your birthday out there or your anniversary, happy birthday and happy anniversary to you. We will take a look at a few other things here. Going back in history, today the Revolutionary War began in 1775. That was 249 years ago. That began with the Battle of Lexington and Concord. 127 years ago today, in 1897, the very first Boston Marathon was run. It's the oldest marathon in America. I want to try to say it. I'm going to butcher it. 73 years ago, in 1951, Shigeki Tanaka, who survived the atomic blast at Hiroshima during World War II, won the 55th Boston Marathon. Well, that's pretty cool. 45 years ago, in 1979, the first pick of the NBA draft was the Los Angeles Lakers, and they chose Michigan State guard named Irvin Magic Johnson. He stepped down from being the team president in 2019. Had a long career with the Lakers. Big deal back in the 80s. Him and Kareem and James Worthy and some of the other guys, they won a lot of championships. 42 years ago, in 1982, NASA chose Sally Ride as the first woman astronaut. They also named Guion Bluford Jr. as the first black astronaut for U.S. space missions. His first space shuttle mission was a year later, in August 1983. 38 years ago, in 1986, Prince became the first songwriter to have two top 10 hits at the same time. His songs called Kiss and Manic Monday were the songs. So he wrote that, I guess, for the Bengals. 37 years ago, 1987, The Simpsons premiered as a cartoon short between skits on the second episode of Fox's show, The Tracy Ullman Show. The Simpsons now the longest-running scripted TV series in the United States. So, kind of remember when that first came out. 1988, Sonny Bono was sworn in as mayor of Palm Springs. He skied into a tree and passed away 10 years later in 1998. So, see if we can. Oh, this is also the anniversary of the bombing in Oklahoma City. That was 29 years ago, back in 1995. Killed 168 people, injured hundreds more. Timothy McVeigh was convicted of the murder charges, sentenced to death, and he was actually executed on June 11th, 2001. Another person, Terry Nichols, got life in prison for conspiracy for his connection to this bombing. So, those are some things that's happened out in our history timeline. It's kind of interesting to go over. Here's some other things. Canada, New Zealand, and Australia have removed their 1-cent pieces from circulation. Maybe the U.S. should too. A penny costs about 3 times its value to make it, so kind of would make sense, I guess. Human beings have explored less than 5% of our ocean floors. In this second presidential election, both parties picked George Washington as their nominee. He won the election with 100% of the vote. That probably will never happen again. It's amazing how far we've come from that. There was a Saturday morning cartoon, 1977 and 78, called The Robonic Stooges, which featured the Three Stooges characters and their bionic future crime fighters. I don't remember that. John Denver's song, Take Me Home Country Roads, was written about Maryland, but the writers changed their lyrics to West Virginia once they thought that sounded more poetic. Let's see. Wednesday evening, which would have been a couple of days ago, there was an outage of 911 systems in several states, and it was caused by the installation of a light pole. The outage lasted around 3 hours, and the FCC is investigating that, and they will do that. Oh, that's interesting. The solar eclipse a couple of weeks ago pushed Soundgarden's song "The Black Hole" Sun to #1 on the Billboard's rock song chart. It earned 4.2 million streams and had 1,000 downloads on that day, so it went up quite a bit. Also, it's kind of bad taste, I guess, but they said that Israel and Taylor Swift both dropped something last night, and Taylor Swift debuted her double album, her 11th album, Tortured Poets Department, also coming out today or here in the next, or maybe in the last day or so, or today. Dark Matter by Pearl Jam, their 12th album. They've got her beat by one. UB45, it's UB40, that's their 21st album in recognition of their 45th anniversary. Local Natives, I don't know who that is, but I'll wait for you. Maybe Joe Biden knows who they are. Tarantula Heart by the Melvins, their 27th album. And Rebel by Ann Wilson. This is her second album. She is not the Ann Wilson of Heart. She's ANNE, and Ann Wilson of Heart is just ANN. They'll be coming to Louisville this summer. Class of '89 by Craig Campbell, and it's his third album. So anyway, that's what's going on there. Again, they'll be working on the square today. They'll be paving portions of that. And so just use caution and have patience with that. It's a project that's been going on for about a year and will be wrapped up with that paving as they finish that up. So good to get that done, and then they've got some more money coming for something else. So a lot of people get upset with that, but you know what? If we don't get the money, it will go to some other community, and they'll have nice things. And I guess it's a trade-off. Do we want nice things, or do we want a little bit of inconvenience? Because you can't have both. You can't have it both ways. You can't. If you're gonna get have these projects, then we're gonna be inconvenienced a little bit. But after the smoke and the dust clear, then we'll have some nice stuff. So, and hats off to those that are doing the grants to get these items. I think Washington County just received $1.5 million for some projects, and then the city of Salem received, I think, a little less than $500,000, and then also the cities in a regional group with 5 counties total, and they'll get I think they got a pot of money, about $45 million. Now the mayor said that the last time they received this, Salem got less than $1 million out of that money, so we'll see how they divide that up. I think it's Clark, Floyd, Scott, Jefferson, and Washington. So also on the April 30th, it's a Tuesday at 6 o'clock. We want to welcome local candidates from Salem and Washington County, and also some of our state reps who would be there for the political forum. This is the 11th annual political forum for WSLM. We'll broadcast that live on the radio, and also on the video will be on social media, YouTube and X, and also WRLW TV, so you can tune in and watch that. And that'll be at 6 o'clock at City Hall here in Salem, and you're welcome to come. It's, of course, free to attend, and you can be a part of that and hear what I think one of the main reasons that this was started is because sometimes when people say things in public and they're written down or they're regurgitated in a written form, sometimes the meaning is misconstrued, and so this way you get to hear what they say in their own words. And so we're going to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back after this.
Emergencies sometimes happen after hours, so here's an urgent care that's close to home and open on your schedule. Care First Urgent Care in Pekin is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, and from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekends, and will be open 7 days a week beginning May 1st. Care First Urgent Care is independently owned and operated and offers no appointment needed and walk-in care for non-life-threatening conditions to ages 6 months and up. Services include respiratory and sinus infections, injuries, allergies, asthma, flu and COVID, basic lab tests, DOT physicals, school sports physicals. Coming soon in 2024, X-ray, telehealth, occupational medical services for workers, compensation, injuries, and even Botox cosmetic injections. For more information, call 812-668-6316. Find them on Facebook or online at cfurgentcare.com.
I'm Brian Sevilla, and I'm running to give the people of House District 69 a choice for a voice to replace Jim Lucas after over a decade of his reckless behavior and inefficient leadership. We deserve better, and I have the experience as a former legislator in West Virginia and the knowledge as a history and government teacher to be that positive change. I want to be the voice that stands on the conservative Christian values of Southern Indiana that made this area an easy choice for my family to move to. Please take the time to look into my background and beliefs at sevillaforhouse.com or Facebook and contact me with any questions. Thank you. Paid for and approved by the Friends of Brian Sevilla.
I'm Brad Gilbert, and I'm running for Washington County Council at Large. I've spent a lot of time over the last few months meeting with members of our communities all across our county and listened to so many concerns, hopes, and dreams for Washington County. Those conversations helped me decide that now is the time to step up and work to make a difference. County residents want a safe place to live, thrive, and raise their families. As a councilman, how can I help and make a difference? My top priority would be making sure our police, fire, and EMS have the funding, resources, and support they need and also deserve to continue to serve the residents and visitors of our communities across the county. Not one of these amazing family members, friends, and neighbors of ours should have to choose to leave our county to work so they can provide a good life for their families right here where they want to live. This choice is completely unacceptable and avoidable. After 18 years of working for one of the largest companies in the world, I have the experience from not only a business leader standpoint, but also from a human resources perspective that in this case, common sense solutions would be the best. Pay these professionals competitive wages. Give them resources to continue to serve and protect our communities. Recruit great talent and give them the ability to stay here at home with wages and benefits that keep them here and end this cycle of constant training for other communities. When we have to decide on tough spending issues, I will always look to what is best for the voters and always keep top of mind that I am spending other people's money. It is important to truly give a voice to the people, and I intend to do that. I appreciate all the support I've received as I start this journey, and I look forward to more conversations of what people want to see for Washington County to continue to grow. I ask for your support and vote in the May primary, and I truly want to be a leader for the people of Washington County. I'm Brad Gilbert, and I would appreciate your vote on May 7th.
Paid for by the committee to elect Brad Gilbert, County Council.
If it's the first Tuesday of the month, then you know it's Customer Appreciation Day at our local Salem, Indiana Papa John's Pizza. Get a hand-tossed or a thin-crust large 2-topping pizza for only $6.99 the first Tuesday of every month. Use promo code CAD2022 when ordering online at papajohns.com. Or order 2 and get it delivered. Call 812-883-3369 or stop by the corner of Main and Hackleberry Streets for your hot, fresh pizza today. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Emergencies sometimes happen after hours, so here's an urgent care that's close to home and open on your schedule. Care First Urgent Care in Pekin is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, and from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on weekends, and will be open 7 days a week beginning May 1st. Care First Urgent Care is independently owned and operated and offers no appointment needed and walk-in care for non-life-threatening conditions to ages 6 months and up. Services include respiratory and sinus infections, injuries, allergies, asthma, flu and COVID, basic lab tests, DOT physicals, school sports physicals. Coming soon in 2024, X-ray, telehealth, occupational medical services for workers, compensation, injuries, and even Botox cosmetic injections. For more information, call 812-668-6316. Find them on Facebook or online at cfurgentcare.com. Planning to buy some land or build a new home or maybe put up a fence? Do you know your property lines? Are you in a floodplain? When it comes to surveying your property, call someone you can trust with years of experience. That's McAllister Land Consulting. Call 812-274-0860, providing fast, friendly service at reasonable rates. McAllister Land Consulting can provide a wide range of services, including residential and commercial certified land surveys, flood elevation certificates, and land usage consulting. Get to know your property. Call McAllister Land Consulting for a free quote today at 812-274-0860.
The world's biggest bourbon and music festival, Bourbon and Beyond 2024. A perfect blend of bourbon, culinary, and music with Zach Bryan, Dave Matthews Band, Tyler Childers, Neil Young, Beck, and Louisville's own My Morning Jacket, Matchbox 20, Cody Jinks, Maren Morris, The Head and Heart, Tedeschi Trucks Band, The National, Whiskey Myers, Chris Isaac, Young the Giant, Teddy Swims, Milky Chance, and more. September 19th through 22nd in Louisville, Kentucky. Single day and weekend passes, camping and hotel packages. On sale now at bourbonandbeyond.com.
I'm Brian Sevilla, and I'm running to give the people of House District 69 a choice for a voice to replace Jim Lucas after over a decade of his reckless behavior and inefficient leadership. We deserve better, and I have the experience as a former legislator in West Virginia and the knowledge as a history and government teacher to be that positive change. I want to be the voice that stands on the conservative Christian values of Southern Indiana that made this area an easy choice for my family to move to. Please take the time to look into my background and beliefs at sevillaforhouse.com or Facebook and contact me with any questions. Thank you. Paid for and approved by the Friends of Brian Sevilla.
Caring people make the difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but following a calling. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions and peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASCSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1877. That's 812-883-1877.
I'm Brad Gilbert, and I'm running for Washington County Council at Large. I've spent a lot of time over the last few months meeting with members of our communities all across our county and listened to so many concerns, hopes, and dreams for Washington County. Those conversations helped me decide that now is the time to step up and work to make a difference. County residents want a safe place to live, thrive, and raise their families. As a councilman, how can I help and make a difference? My top priority would be making sure our police, fire, and EMS have the funding, resources, and support they need and also deserve to continue to serve the residents and visitors of our communities across the county. Not one of these amazing family members, friends, and neighbors of ours should have to choose to leave our county to work so they can provide a good life for their families right here where they want to live. This choice is completely unacceptable and avoidable. After 18 years of working for one of the largest companies in the world, I have the experience from not only a business leader standpoint, but also from a human resources perspective that in this case, common sense solutions would be the best. Pay these professionals competitive wages. Give them resources to continue to serve and protect our communities. Recruit great talent and give them the ability to stay here at home with wages and benefits that keep them here and end this cycle of constant training for other communities. When we have to decide on tough spending issues, I will always look to what is best for the voters and always keep top of mind that I am spending other people's money. It is important to truly give a voice to the people, and I intend to do that. I appreciate all the support I've received as I start this journey, and I look forward to more conversations of what people want to see for Washington County to continue to grow. I ask for your support and vote in the May primary, and I truly want to be a leader for the people of Washington County. I'm Brad Gilbert, and I would appreciate your vote on May 7th.
Paid for by the committee to elect Brad Gilbert, County Council.
Do you wonder what it would be like to live without hip or knee pain? Joint replacement at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine makes it easier than you think. Schneck is proud to be one of the first in the region to offer Mako robotic arm assisted joint replacement surgery. This latest advancement transforms the way joint replacements are performed. Mako allows your surgeon to provide you with a personalized surgical experience based on your specific diagnosis and anatomy. This means less soft tissue damage and greater bone preservation, less blood loss, less pain, fewer days in the hospital, and faster recovery. Taking a walk, riding a bike, and playing with your grandchildren. These are just a few of the simple joys in life. But for those with bone and joint pain, these simple joys are often too painful or unbearable to truly enjoy. With Mako robotic arm assisted surgery at Schneck, you can get back to the activities you enjoy. Learn more at SchneckOrtho.com. You're invited to the Schneck Well Health Fair Saturday, April 20th, 7 to 11 a.m. The Schneck Well Health Fair offers reduced cost blood work, adult and pediatric vaccinations, medication take-back, free Heal DEXA scan to screen for osteoporosis, and free cancer screenings including breast, cervicals, prostate, and colorectal take-home kits, all for free. Again this year, Schneck Well features the Schneck Foundation Teddy Bear Clinic, a fun opportunity for children to learn about basic healthcare treatments and feel less anxious when they go to the doctor. And every child gets a free teddy bear friend to take home. The Schneck Well Health Fair, Saturday, April 20th, 7 to 11 a.m. in the Schneck Professional Building on the campus of Schneck Medical Center in Seymour. For more information and to pre-register for the vaccinations, free screenings, and blood work, visit schneckmed.org. Live well, be healthy at the Schneck Well Health Fair.
Give Du Bois County Tire a call. Big or small, they service all.
They have the name brand tires, you know, to keep you cruising on down the road. They got tires for driving mean. They even got them for your farm machine. You can call them day or night. Du Bois County Tire does it right. Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
See your Michelin dealer today for the Michelin Defender tire. It's the tire that delivers what you want. Outstanding safety, more miles and fuel efficiency, all backed by an 80,000-mile limited warranty. Don't sacrifice. Ask for the Michelin Defender tire today at your local Michelin dealer. Find the right Michelin tire and get the expert service you deserve at Du Bois County Tire and Supply in Jasper, Davis County Tire and Supply in Washington, and Knox County Tire and Supply in Vincennes. See manufacturer's limited warranty book for details.
Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Hi, I'm Rick Roberts, and I'm running for District 3 Commissioner of Washington County. County Commissioners are a 3-member board, and we are the executive and administrative authority for the county and are responsible for the administration of county government. We serve as the county's legislative body and are empowered to set county policy, adopt laws, implement them, and carry out day-to-day operations of the county. In addition to that, we operate the County Highway Department, which takes care of road maintenance and repair, as well as bridge work that are not part of the state highway system or part of any city or town. Washington County is one of the largest counties in the state and has approximately 516 square miles with 800 miles of roadway, 133 bridges, and many small structures to maintain. I would like to continue to work for the people of Washington County. I'm dedicated to making the county a better place to live, and I would appreciate your vote on May 7th. Vote for Rick Roberts, District 3 County Commissioner. Thank you.
Paid for by the committee to re-elect Rick Roberts for Commissioner.
Introduce your family and friends to one of Salem's oldest traditions, home cooking from Mama Rosa's in Salem. Whether you're getting that one-of-a-kind tasting pizza, baked spaghetti, hot sandwiches, or a variety of other Italian food and artisan pizzas, Mama Rosa's has something for everyone. Open Tuesday through Thursday 4 to 9 for dining and carry-out, Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays from 11 to 9. Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $10.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizzas, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their homemade potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back for Friday night's home-style buffet from 4:30 to 8 or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays for $12.99, where you'll find a variety of good home-cooked foods. Stop in and see Joanne and her family at Mama Rosa's and make some new memories or relive your childhood with that one-of-a-kind taste. Dine in or call 812-883-6296 to take the great taste of Mama Rosa's pizza home with you.